Thank you for tuning in to the Best Sports Podcast, where you get that real sports talk. We are your hosts. My name is Ben.
And I'm Big Mike.
Welcome to the trenches. So everyone, you'll help us out dearly by subscribing to this channel and also following us on our social media pages. Our Instagram page is _trenches_podcast. Go ahead and continue follow our IG page and continue to subscribe. Thanks. We'll appreciate it. Most people think the Rams are just about to blow out the Bengals. I mean, we know the Bengals are the underdogs, but in my honest opinion, I do think the Rams are gonna beat the Bengals because I think the Rams have the better talent. I mean, the Bengals have, they do have talent. They have Joe Mixon, Jamar Chase. I mean, even Joe Burrow. A lot of people like Joe Burrow, but I mean the Tom Brady comparisons. Let's slow that down when it comes to Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow's a good quarterback, but the Rams just got too much talent. Like, you can go ahead and name some of that talent that's already on that team.
I think for me the biggest problem is the fact that they have Matthew Stafford.
You still don't trust him?
I don't know. Like, people don't understand. So I remember, during the Lions days, and what was the excuses? Well, he was on a bad team, even though he had Megatron, which was one of the best receivers that's ever played the game.
That's true.
So I really don't get what more. Like, everyone just really thinks that he's just gonna go out there and just ball out. And okay, you believe that, but for me, I don't believe this is going to be a shootout in a sense. I think it's going to be a very close game, and it just really depends who makes that crucial turnover. And for me, if I'm betting on someone throwing a pick, I'm putting my money on Matthew Stafford over Joe Burrow. That's me.
You're right. Matthew Stafford does throw a lot of pick sixes. I mean, he threw a couple during that almost like a 6 to 8 game stretch. That was terrible football with all that talent. I mean, Odell Beckham. I mean, Cooper Kupp. Do you think Cooper Kupp is the best receiver right now in football?
I wouldn't say he's the best receiver. I'm not going. Don't get me wrong. The guy, he's a baller. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. He's a baller. But for certain teams, I think it's harder to scheme against guys like Cooper, especially receivers that can play in the slot. I just think they're just going to get more targets, and how the offense is tailored to him, they're going to throw the ball to him. Jared Goff was throwing the ball to Cooper Kupp. You give him one more game, he's amazing. I'm not saying the guy can't play, but I really wouldn't. I wouldn't fall victim to the stat sheet, because people are going to say, "Oh, he got almost 2,000 yards." That's great, and it's just for me. I just something about Matthew Stafford I just don't trust, because you can have all the weapons in the world. Look at Kirk Cousins. The man had 2 Pro Bowl wide receivers at one point and a Pro Bowl running back.
But Kirk Cousins, that's a whole different story. I mean, Matthew Stafford, I feel like, is better than Kirk Cousins. Come on, it's Kirk Cousins. Let's not cap. You think so?
Not by much. For me, I honestly believe they're the same guy. It's just one guy's on a lot better team, and the Rams invested all that money into that team. How much money? How many number one picks did they throw away for? Well, let me not say throw away. number one picks for them to get Ramsey. They got what's called Stafford, and then they have Cooper Kupp, Aaron Donald. They have a really good team in place, but they mortgage their whole franchise for this year. So this year is a Super Bowl or bust year. But for me, at the end of the day, even with the Rams, they haven't really played really good teams. Like the 49ers, come on. Jimmy G, that's one. And even Kyler Murray just is a one-trick pony. So it's like,
yeah, Kyler Murray. I mean, he has a steady decline during December time. Like his play. I don't know if Kyler Murray's he's not underrated, but just something like you're right. I feel like the Arizona Cardinals. I mean, they have the talent, but they were riddled with the injuries. I mean,
yeah, they didn't have
the injury
D-Hop.
bug.
They didn't have. I think J.J. Watt came back, but he was still injured.
Yeah, but J.J. Watt's past his prime. Like J.J. Watt hasn't been the same in a couple of years. He's been injured, so I can't really. I mean, J.J. Watt ain't gonna save the day.
No, I get that, but for me, it's just I don't know. I just really don't trust Stafford. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, I think Stafford just needs to be on a good team and he can win." I'm just like, isn't that how football is? Good teams win. That's just how it works. But I don't think because realistically, they still got to the Super Bowl with Jared Goff, so it's not like they weren't a Super Bowl contending team. The team was in place. They went to Super Bowl with Goff. Goff just peaked, and I just believe
but you gotta admit, but you have to admit, McVay did get out coached by Belichick. That was a low scoring game. I mean, I didn't really enjoy watching that Super Bowl because it was a terrible Super Bowl. I didn't really enjoy it. But McVay did get exposed by Bill Belichick during that game. Like it came down to coaching.
That's true. And they had the defense to do that. But I just really don't trust Stafford because I know a lot of people are going to, Matthew Stafford, I want him to win this and that. You're not facing a Jimmy Garoppolo. Joe Burrow's not gonna throw a stupid interception as he's falling to the ground to bail you because he got bailed out. He got bailed out by his Matthew Stafford got bailed out by his defense. And
yeah, because I'm trying to look at the stats from Joe Burrow.
And you put a safety like that Cooper Kupp touchdown is just ridiculous to me. You put a safety on Cooper Kupp in the slot.
Yeah, I think that was a little disrespectful. Like I saw the play, I'm like, wow.
It's because they did that hurry up. Yeah, they did that hurry up, so it just really caught them off guard. But it's just like, if they're doing hurry up, you think they'll call like a base defense. But no, they just, for some reason, wanted to go man with the safety on Cooper Kupp. I'll take that matchup every time.
Because look up Joe Burrow's stats even for this season, which is not bad at all. I mean, he completes 70% of his passes, and he has 4,611 yards with 34 touchdowns. I mean, that's really, really good. I mean, compared to Matthew Stafford, which I'm going to look up right now. Right now, Matthew Stafford has, his completion percentage is kind of the same, 67.2, but still 70, 67. I mean, pretty much the same.
What is the interceptions?
He's about the interceptions. You already know there's a big difference. You already know. I'm about to.
How many does Stafford have?
Stafford doesn't. It's only giving me touchdowns, but let me see with Stafford. I know Stafford has a lot of picks. Like I know he threw the pick. I'm guessing he has about 14 or 15. I could be wrong, but let me see. INTs. because I know he threw like a bunch of picks within like a short period of time. But yeah, so he had 17 interceptions.
Okay. Wow.
Matthew Stafford had 17 interceptions with 41 touchdowns. So, I mean, he throws a lot of picks. I mean, that's not a lot. I mean, that's middle of the pack, like having 15 to 17. Once you get to like that 20 to 25 range, that's kind of going towards that Jameis Winston area. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Like, no. I mean, hey, I got love for Jameis Winston. I'm not going to sit here and deny that. But when you throw about 30 picks, 33 picks, however many it was, boy, that's not good.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
You think, even though I know you mentioned you don't trust Matthew Stafford.
Yeah.
But do you feel the Rams are going to win the Super Bowl?
No, I don't think they will, because just for me,
dang, you don't trust Matthew Stafford that much?
It's not just Matthew Stafford, because Matthew Stafford is going to have to be the guy to win that game. Because I feel like it's going to be a defensive game. He's going to have to win it, and I don't think he will. If, like I said, when it comes to betting on interception, I don't think he will. Because even when you look at both teams, it's just me personally. QB, I got Joe Burrow. Running back, I got Mixon. Wide receivers, I'll give to the Rams because I got Cooper and Odell. I'll give to the Rams. O-line, I also give to the Rams as well. Defense, I'll give to the Rams as well.
Okay.
Just mainly because of the corner position. Because I'll give Ramsey and Darius Williams. I think they're better, way better than